What's up guys and welcome to my channel, Flame of 4. In this issue 20 of Build a Terminator T-800 we're going to be assembling and mounting the head motor support. So if you want to make sure you got all your pieces guys, 20-1 will be the motor support, 20-2 will be the motor casing, 20-3 will be the left hand bracket, 20-4 will be the right hand bracket, also 20-5s are the 6mm screws and 20-6 are the 4mm screws. The first thing we're going to do is take 20-1 and we're going to install that into the back of the head. There are sort of a triangle sort of mount for them to go onto, so you can't get it wrong, but if you are worried about it, make sure that the little tab that sticks out is facing towards the eyes. I do have my faceplate on guys. You don't need to install the faceplate. I just did it because I was taking some pictures earlier on, so you can assemble this without the faceplate. The faceplate doesn't go on yet, okay? Right, so once you've done that, you will need to mount that 20-1 in the back there, as you can see, with the 4mm screws, the 4mm screws being the 20-6s. And once you've done that, you will need to go in and take your assembled motor from the last issue, which is issue 19, and you will need to place that into 20-1 and then hold that into position. Make sure the wires are out of the way, make sure the side lines up. So the side piece is where the jaw goes up and down. Make sure that that is installed into that piece that we set on issue 19. If you haven't done that already, please go back and check that. Once you are happy with it, you will need to take the cover. So once you have the cover, that is going to be the, sorry, just 2 seconds. So that's going to be the 20-2, and then that will be held down in position by the 20-5s. So you want to make sure you get the right screws. Remember, the 20-5s are the 6mm ones, so the longer ones, and they will hold all that in position there. So there you go. So once you're happy with it, make sure everything's lined up, because you know, once we start building on top of this, you don't want to have to rip it all back apart again to, you know, disassemble it for moving on. You want to make sure that everything's right now. Where it tells you to put the wires, you know, position everything how it tells you to, and let's just hope that they are in the right place when it comes to it. You want to make sure that that pin is set in place there, so it should be dead center, and then everything should be perfect. So obviously with the jaw shut. Once you've done that, you will need to go take your brackets. The bracket is 20-3. And that just slots into position. You can't really get these wrong, these brackets, guys. The only reason being because they do go exactly into place. And yes, I do need to give Hachette a round of applause for their fitment of this, because everything seems to be fitting into place absolutely superb. You know, it fits in there, it all lines up, everything goes really well. And I'm really happy with how it's coming along. So the first thing is having the mounting support there on, let's say, the left hand side. So we say the way I'm facing it, so it'll be the left hand part of the face. We want to make sure that that is mounted into position with the 20-6s on the front and the 20-6s on the back as well, so the same screws for front and back. Right, once you're happy with it, you will need to go take the 20-4, which is the other bracket, and you will need to position that into place, and that again is held in by the same screws, which are the 20-6s there. So you want to have two there, so one up, one down on the holes on the back, and you want to have it parallel positioned either side like here. So there you go. So then you have a flat surface like that, and I'm pretty sure that's probably where the battery is going to be mounted to power this bad boy up. So we are going to probably be putting that in at some point. It does look a bit weird at the moment, but you know what? It's fine. So we have in the book the Andromeda strain. We don't want to ruin this too much for you guys. There's a lot of stuff in this magazine. Imagine a black hole. Can't really imagine it, to be fair. And yeah, that's it finished, guys. That is the finished piece for this. So it's so good. It's just such an amazing piece. Everything fits into place, like I said, in a superb setting. Everything goes in really well, so I'm really happy with how it's coming along. And please join me, guys, in the next issue of the additional components for the head assembly and a new joint. So yeah, thanks very much. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now.